After weeks and now months of warging towards the retrieval of their totem, the Fangs of Gorkamorka are finally upon Krom's encampment, where he awaits their final fury beneath the herdstone of Krom's warband, a sign that they are the current power in Beastheart, through the eyes of the Chaos Gods. 10 yet also managed to escape the clutches of Ugga and rejoin for the final fight.
Krom! I've come for you, cowardly paleskin! I'm gonna rip your head off and stick it on my totem when I'm done with you. Nobody defeats me, Orc. Not even Archaon himself could defeat Krom now. Sound the horn. This is it, boys. Let's get our pretty back. Have him. Whoa!
Right then, here we go, the finale, and Krom is back, his final showdown against Ugga, and his bone split is the Fangs of Gorkamorka, and this is the massive warband that he's brought with him in today's battle. Al's pretty much maxing out every fighter that he has in his warband for this final battle, and I'm doing the same for what Untamed Beast models we pretty much have. So it's going to be the Heart Eater Krom himself. He's taken their totem, he's made it all the way back to his camp up in Beastheart, the mountains, deadly mountains, and back to his herdstone and his tribal stone where he has their totem. So he's going to be leading the way. Second in command, 10 yet made it back also, so narratively she's going to take part in this game. She's the Chaos Sorceress. And then we're coming across here, we've got the Roctus Prowler alongside his Beast Speaker at the back there. Then at the front we've got the Harpoon Wielder, they are First Fang is the name of that one, with the harpoon. Pretty cool model. And then we've got 3 Plains Runners in the middle there, and then we've got 2 on the right hand side, Prey Taker with a Sawtooth Blade and a Prey Taker with a Fanged Axe on the right hand side. And that is Krom and his warband looking to completely take down the Bone Splitters at the end here. Right then, so Fangs of Gorkamorka, this is pretty much all the men, I think. All the,
yeah, that's
so it's pretty
all
cool
the ones
to see,
I've got built at the minute, yeah.
Awesome, so take them through all.
Okay, well, the Fang of Gork over on the left there, hanging out with the Totem of Gork, whose job is to protect him.
Nice.
Ugga Gorkfang, the leader.
Yes.
And then there's Bone Singer, the shaman.
Yep.
And Goodog, the
Warboss.
Savage Warboss.
Nice.
Ally.
You will still always be my favourite, Goodog.
And the Fang of Mork and the Totem of Mork.
In the back.
And then we've got Squig Popper and Snakebane.
Nice. I love how everybody's pretty much managed to win a name by the end. That's really cool.
And pretty much it's going to be, I think, Shield, Dagger, Hammer.
Yeah, okay. We'll sort those out now, but and I'll do the same, to be fair. And then we'll start to lay things out, because we have chosen deployment, and we'll tell you about the game type and show you this awesome finale battlefield setup. Right then, so the battlefield setup for today's finale, it looks pretty awesome. We're in the heart of Beastheart, where Krom and his warband are pretty much the most feared Chaos warband in Beastheart, which is almost kind of like a mini shrine in itself to the 8 Points and to Archaon himself and the Baronspire. This is kind of like a mini Baronspire, if you like. So Chaos warbands scour Beastheart and fight each other to the death to gain Archaon's will. But as you can see, I've painted up a lovely herdstone, Chaos Beast herdstone from Age of Sigmar, to use as a terrain piece for this battle, and just to signify the base that is Krom and his warband. And essentially you can see they've kind of killed many things and brought them back to this herdstone to prove that they are the holders of Beastheart, if you like, and the champions of Beastheart. And then, as we can see, we also have the totem that was stolen from the Bone Splitters. Yeah, give it a spin, and then on the other side you got the other face. I think we called it the
Totem of Gorkamorka. Gorkamorka.
Yeah, Gorkamorka, yeah, totem of Gorkamorkas, because you've got the face of either on either side, so it's pretty awesome, so well done for that as well. But otherwise, a nice decent table setup going on. We're going to use Clash of Blades for the deployment, so we will roll off this game for deployment to see who wants to be blue and red. I think you've got the shields going on round 2, other than that everything else starts on the battlefield. It's the finale, it's a fight to the death, so it's literally going to be annihilation. We're not going to cap the rounds, we're just going to kill everything. When everything dies on one side, the game will end, and that will be it. This is the finale, this is the final game. There can only be one thing, and that is annihilation. Twists, I have picked quite a few twists for this finale, obviously, as you'd expect. Battle of Wits, start the battle with an extra wild dice, but only at the start of the battle, in the first battle round. Innovating Totem, we've got totems on the middle of the battlefield, so they are subtracting 1 from the strength characteristic of fighters for this battle, so there's going to be -1 strength for everybody across the battlefield. But we then have Battle Frenzy, which adds 1 to the attacks characteristic of all fighters on the battlefield as well, so there's going to be -1 strength across the battlefield, but there's going to be +1 attacks. So essentially the totems are sapping the strength of their opponents, of the people on the fighters on the battlefield, but then there's going to be, because it's such a frenzy, there is going to be +1 attack for everybody on the battlefield. Other than that, we've got no respite, so no healing. Arcane Inscriptions is the final one. You can use this as a double ability. You can read inscriptions if you're within an inch of any terrain piece on the table, and the smoke is being included as terrain this battle. And essentially you can roll a dice. On a 6 you gain an extra wild dice at the beginning of the next battle round in the next hero phase, so that could be quite useful if you don't really have a double to use for anybody and they're next to a piece of terrain. And obviously I've put that out because there's inscriptions, chaotic inscriptions everywhere across the battlefield, so it's very thematic as well. I've been saving quite a few of these twists for this final battle. So I think that's all the explaining. We want to get into this finale now, so let's do a roll off for priority here. Okay, go for it, Al. So Bone Splitters. 1. Oh, 1. That's not a good sign for either of us, is it? 4 for me there. And I'll get to 6. A good start for the Bone Splitters. So they will get priority, so Al will get to pick whether he wants to be red or blue on our deployment card for Clash of Blades. And then we'll get into this one, we'll deploy, and then you guys can come back and see where everything's set up. So there we go, Alan chose to be reds, and I will be stuck with the blues. So our shields, which both include our leaders actually, which is very thematic as well, will come on round 2 from these different angles, and I'll pan up. As you can see, the battlefield is ready for the finale. So we've got Krom coming on from this side, battle round 2, and Ugra on that side with some nice reinforcements. 10 Yet is also in that shield group. Then I believe we've got my hammer, my dagger, Alan's got his dagger and his hammer over that side. So we've got the Shaman and Goodog on the allies for the Bone Splitters already. And then for me, we've got the Prowler on, which should be quite nasty. I think Alan knows how nasty he can be, and the Harpoon Master. So it's going to be on to now roll off for initiative, I think. Obviously, due to Battle of Wits, we both start the game with 2 wild dice. Oh, and that is going to be big. That's double 3, a single, and triple 6. Wow, Krom bringing it to Ugra already. Come on, Ugra, what you got? Oh, a double 6 and 4 singles. Wow. So, okay, well, Alan's definitely getting away with the initiative here, that's for sure. Okay then, so Al had to decide his first, and he's made a triple 6 and a double 4, so you used both your wild dice, yeah? Mm-hmm. You got 3 singles. Then it was my turn. I chose to use both of my wild dice in the end towards challenging for initiative. I think that could be quite big in the middle here, to be honest. So it's going to be a roll off for me and Al, because there wasn't a draw in the first place, but now there is, so we have to roll off. Oh, a 2! Oh! Reroll! Only in the finale. A 5! Are they going to be successful? No! Only in the finale. Oh, a 3. And a 3! Come on! Oh my life! Come on! A 3. And a 5. Okay, so, jeez, okay, that was only in the finale do you get a Clash of Blades. So it's going to be initiative to the Bone Splitters. They managed to hold on to it in the tug of war there.
His triple for Foot of Gork.
So triple 6 for Foot of Gork with the Shaman. So it's going to be the first activation on his bridge. Looks pretty awesome with up there with all the smoke actually pillowing in. So there's going to be what is Foot of Gork again, Al?
I pick an enemy within 12 inches, so that rock tusk prowler.
Alright, yeah.
And you roll a number of dice equal to the value of the die, which was 6.
Okay, so you get 6 dice because there were 6 in it for the foot of Gork. It's a massive foot. And okay,
No
interesting. No
sixes.
6s, which is what you wanted, but then what do
2
the others do?
misses. So these just do 1 point, 4
Each.
points of damage.
It's
That's
not
all.
too bad, I guess. That is 4 points of damage to the Rock Tusk Prowler. So at least there's damage already on him. And then the Shaman will have 2 activations here. So the Shaman's going to wait and get 1 action later on in the battle whenever you choose to use him. Because he's a bit blocked off right now, so not much else can be done. So here we go, the Warband are all advancing forward like, Krom! 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 It's going to be 8-inch move, straight into Goodog. There we go. Right into the front of him, and he's going to use, at the end of his move action, he's going to use his triple ability, Pounce. So at the end of the move action, pick an enemy fighter within an inch, and the value of the ability causes that damage. So it's a 666, which is 6 damage straight up to Goodog, and he's not ignoring with anything ability-wise. So that's just 6 straight up damage, and then I've got an attack action with the Prowler. So 5 attack, strength 3 with the Prowler, Rock Tusk Prowler, because of the twists involved with this game. So toughness 4, so it's actually 5 here for the Prowler because of the -1 strength, but it's 5 attacks instead of 4. So it's going to be a crit and no hits. Okay, interesting. So that's 5 more damage to Goodog. He's on 11 damage now after the move, the Pounce as well. So not too bad from the Prowler, but that -1 strength does hurt a bit. So it's going to be now on to the Bone Splitters again, see what they want to do. So Goodog's going to get some revenge. He's going to whack me right back. He goes down to strength 4, but goes to 4 attacks, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So because of the twists. So into the Prowler is toughness 4, so you're going to need 4s rather than 3s here, but you've got the bonus attack, so it should be interesting. So needing 4s, only 2 hits there for Goodog, but then you've got another attack action. Okay, second attack action is a crit, so it's crit and 2 hits overall. That's 16 damage overall at the moment on the Prowler. That did 12 from all the Goodog's attacks, so he's on 4 health left, the Prowler. He's not looking so good, and nothing is getting away this battle, nothing heals, it's annihilation. To the end. Alright then, next up for the Krom's Warband is going to be the Beast Speaker. He can move 5, which we've already pre-measured to get him to there. So that's 1 move action. Then he's got a 4-inch range attack, which I think should be in range there of the totem, hopefully. Okay, so then Beast Speaker is going to attack. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the game is technically, I didn't think I'd have to use it because I didn't think there'd be much range, but there actually is. So the Beast Speaker's whip is 4-inch range. If you use attacks of 3 or less, that's when you use the -1 strength +1 attacks for this twist, this battle. But because he's got a range of 4, he just ignores it all. So he just gets his standard statistics, which is 4 attacks, strength 4 into Goodog. He's just about in range. So this is going to be a 4s, because Goodog's got toughness 4, I believe. Oh, a hit and 2 crits, nice. So that's only 5 damage from the Beast Speaker anyway, to be fair. That would be his activation done, but then I'm going to use an ability at the end of his activation with a double 3 to use Beastmaster. So pick a friendly fighter with a Beast rune mark within 4 inches, and that fighter gets a bonus attack action, and that's for a double. So use him a double 3, and then he's within 4 inches of the Prowler, so he gets a bonus attack here, and he'll go into Goodog. So into Goodog again, it's going to be strength 3, so 5s, but there's 5 attacks, because he's has the thing, so that's 1 hit, 1 crit. That's 7 damage on Goodog from the Prowler for a crit and a hit. And there is 7 health left for Goodog, so he's waning now, and he's had his activation as well, so it's going to be now on to Al for the his next activation for Bone Splitters here. So Shaman's going to use his last action because he waited, so he's just going to use 1 action now, and he's going to shoot into the Prowler. So 2 attacks, he doesn't get affected from the range 3 negations, so he's just as he is. So 2 attacks and strength, what was the strength also?
3.
3, so 5s are needed, 5 or a 6 here. You get 1 hit, I'm not sure what that is, I think it's quite good.
3 points.
3 points to the Prowler. He's on 1 health left. Oh, tense. I love it. I like how this battle's playing out so far for the finale. Okay, so the Harpoon is going to move up 4 to the edge of the Herdstone there, and he's then going to make his 8-inch range attack into Goodog. See if we can finish him off this round, possibly. Who knows? So 1 attack action there. This is going to be more than 3 inches range again, so it doesn't affect him with the twists. 2 attacks, strength 4, so similar to the Shaman, it's going to be on 4s here though. and I get 2 hits. Those 2 hits gave 4 more damage. He's down to 3 health left. Good dog. Man, there's some wounded stuff in the middle there. Who's gonna lose the first fight here, I wonder. The Prowler's only on 1 health, and it's on to Alan's move now. So Totem Orc is going to hit the Prowler. He's got 3-inch range, and you would be in range there anyway, to be fair. So see if you can take him down now. You only need probably 1 hit. So
he's normally 3-4, so it becomes 4-3.
Yeah. So you're
4
needing
attacks,
5
3.
here. So you might actually miss. Oh, we get a crit, and that'll do the job because it's only a point needed. Down goes the Prowler, and you'll be glad you got rid of him first turn, I think, because he can do some damage, can't he? So down goes Prowler, and then you got 1 action left here with the Totem of Mork. Totem shuffling back a bit, yeah. Staying in range to maybe pop some Juju next turn, who knows. But then it's going to be on to my activation, and probably just moving forward these Prey Takers now. So they're going to jump straight over the front of the shrine here, and they're going to double move, at least this one here is anyway, so he can then get within an inch of Goodog for next turn. There he goes. But staying away from the spear a bit. So then it's going to be on to Al. You've got the spear here, and then the tooth here, and then you've got the 2 over that side.
I think I'm going to spend my double and charge with the spear.
Ooh, yes, nice one. So then you're getting in with the spear, and that will mean that you then get 2 attack actions if you need them against Prey Taker. So it goes to 4 attacks, strength 4 for the spear because he gets affected by the twists. On toughness 4, so you need 4s. Oh, hitting 2 crits, that's a good start, and he does nasty damage. I think
15 total.
Yeah, that took him right out. And then you've got an action left with the tooth. So then the spear or the tooth of Mork is going to then make a move action just to get into the Beast Speaker, and that will be him done. And then we've just got my 1 Prey Taker left here. Prey Taker here is good with the axe, is then going to do another double move, but he can't quite finish within an inch of Goodog, so he's going to have to finish up there. And then it's going to be on to, that's the Untamed Beast done for this round, so then it's just going to be the 2 Oryx at the back, which is Squig Popper and Snakebane. Double moving those guys just to get them up into the action a bit more. Squig Popper and Snakebane. Really thrashing them up there. Off they go. And that is going to be it for Battle Round 1, I believe. Some early deaths for the Untamed Beast, to be fair. Really well played by Al, but I have near enough taken down Goodog as well, so initiative could play a big part, I think, for Battle Round 2. And then we're going to be going initiative roll-off here, and neither of us banked a wild dice, so we're down to 1 each. Also, just worth noting that there'll be no cap on the battle round. Like I say, it's just annihilation in this game. So we'll do initiative roll-off, and then the leaders and their shields will come in, so things will really start escalating. We've got the Untamed Beasts. Ooh, that is a very strange roll. That is a double 3, double 1, and 2 singles for the Untamed Beasts and Krom's Warband. So, Bone Splitters, what's Ugga getting? He's getting a double 6, double 3, a triple 3, and a single. That's a nice roll.
Well, obviously.
Triple 6, so I had to choose first. I'm going to make another single. I made another single to make sure Al couldn't even me up to challenge for initiative, because I think initiative could help me quite a bit in coming back in this game. Then Al has done triple 6, and he's got a triple 3 already, so I think you've definitely got better ability dice this round. But I will have initiative, which could be important to take out Goodog before he gets anywhere this round. Okay, so the Harpoon's going to go. He's got his 8-inch range into Goodog. Going to try and take him out before he does anything here. So I'm going to go Harpoon. No effects to it from the twists. So toughness 4, strength 4. It's going to be 4s. Oh, nasty. That's a hit and a crit. That's him completely taken down. The first Harpoon just goes straight through his chest. He's pinned into the ground. And that's a nice kill for me there early on. And I've got an action left now with my Harpoon dude as well. I always forget his name. He is called First Fang. Yeah, I'll try and remember his name, but I just like him, Harpoon dude. So then I'm going to use another Harpoon. We're with an 8 of Snakebane there at the front, the 1 Auric boy. It's going to be 2 shots on 4s. It's 3s actually, because you're toughness 3 with him. So it's 1 hit either way, which is going to be 2 damage to him. Also, folks, we forgot to say reserves came in this round. So the Untamed Beast and Krom's Warband, you've got Krom coming in here. Krom. And Tenyet, his sorceress, coming in on the far side with 3 Planesrunners. Then on the other side we have Ugga Warg. He's coming in from the flank with the Tooth of Gork, and that is the Totem of Gork as well on that side. So all coming in now, the leaders coming in from the flanks to take on each other, I would have thought. So we're just going to carry on here with the Bone Splitters and their first activation.
Triple as a double.
So triple as a double for Totem.
For the Beast Spirit
Beast,
Juju,
yeah,
which should
6
affect
inch
all
range,
these
yeah.
lads here. Doesn't affect him.
Doesn't affect him, yeah, because he's the ally. So
Yeah.
+1 toughness for the Totem and everybody within 6 of him, except for the Shaman because he's an ally. And then he's got two actions to make here, the Totem.
A little bit.
Shuffling up and then 3 inch range attack, yeah. Into my Prey Taker.
Yeah.
Go for it. So it's going to be affected by the twists. So
it becomes 4/3.
4/3.
Which means
So strength 3 4 attacks instead of the usual.
Just a crit.
So needing 5s though, I think, yeah. So crit is the
4
only one.
points of damage.
Still 4 though on the Prey Taker, so he's down to only 6 health left. They've only got 10 each. I think we're going to use the Beast Speaker. He's going to use his range 1 attack to go into the Tooth of Mork, and he's going to use Onslaught with a double 1, and that will mean that he has +1 attack and then +1 attack again because it's his range 1 weapon, so that means he's +1 attack -1 strength. So he's going to be strength 3 but 5 attacks because of Onslaught. So here we go, 5 attacks, your toughness 3 with the, your toughness 4 with the Juju. That's interesting actually, so I thought about that. But I need crits here really anyway is what I'm looking for, so 5s to hit, and we've got 2 crits, and he does 4 damage on crits, so that's 8 damage, or should I say she does 4 damage on a crit, so that's 8. And then we have the same number again on 5s. And I get 3 hits this time, which is just 3 more damage from the Beast Speaker, so not too bad.
11 total.
So 11 in total on the Tooth. Well done, Beast Speaker, that's not bad. So that's Snakebane. He's going to move forwards into the Prey Taker and try and take him down, yeah?
Yep.
So strength 3, 4 attacks now with the Arc because of the twists. Ooh, and because you're strength 3, that means you needed 5s. So no, okay, he made the run in and he slipped up a bit. Some lava's caught him on his foot and he's like, and now the Prey Taker is going to take a smack back at him, I think, straight away. That seems most thematic to me. So attacking back, this is strength 3, 4 attacks because of the twists. And your toughness 4 now because of the totem, which means it's going to be 5s. Oh, 2 crits, which might well hit quite a bit there. It's going to be 8 damage. So he's on 11 damage, I need 4 more damage here. So 1 crit here would take him down, 4 attacks. Oh, didn't get the crits, and I needed 5, so no hits from the second one. He's a lucky boy, Snakebane. Prey Taker is done as well here. Moving around the corner there, yeah?
Yeah.
Getting into a Squig Popper there, he's going to have a go at the Beast Speaker. So, ability-wise, Squig Popper has Cunning but Brutal. Which means that if he made a move within an inch of an enemy fighter in this activation, he gets to reroll 1 dice each time he makes an attack action in this activation. And you've got 1 attack, load of attacks here.
Yep.
So you're on...
it's normally 3/4, so it becomes 4/3.
So 4 attacks, strength 3, you need 5s here. You can reroll 1, so reroll a 1 or 3. Okay, and then because you've got a Destiny level, if you really want to, you can reroll live 1 as well. It's up to you.
Why not?
You only once per battle, but no. So 2 hits and a crit for Squig Popper, not bad at all. 15 health for the Beast Speaker, so it took 8 damage there. She's down to 7 health left. Okay, I'm going to activate 10 yet, the Sorceress. She's going to use her long range staff for 7 inches into your Shaman. A bit of magic on magic here. So it's going to be a lightning strike from a staff, which is 2 attacks, strength 3. It's not affected by the twists because it's more than 3 inch range. And it's going to be on 5s because your toughness 4. Oh, a crit! That's not what you want to see from her. That is a 6 damage from the crit. And then I do the same again, 5s. Oh, I get a hit, which is 3 damage, so 9 overall. That's not bad really for range at all. I also got a crit, so I can see if I can knock the Shaman off on a 1. No, so he stays on, he clings on. The lightning blast doesn't blast him off the bridge. So Fang is going to go into my B speaker, who's on 7 health left. So what's he on now?
It's normally 3, 5, so 4,
yeah,
4.
with the dirty. So go for it. So you need 4s, you can reroll the 2. 1 hit so far and a crit. Lucky cock die. So it's going to be crit and hit, and we'll see how much that is because I think that'll be enough, to be honest.
That's 9.
Yeah, 9 takes down the beast speaker, and then it's on to his second action for whatever he kind of wants to do here. So you're just going to close slightly down there and get into the Prey Taker for your second action, and that's him done. And then it's on to more of Krom's Warbang flanking in here. Okay then, so then we're going to go activate one of the Plains Runners. I've got 5 move to there, 3 to the top and a couple across to get into combat with a Shaman, but that's him done for a double move because they've got 5 instead of 4 move. It's quite good for them. So Shaman using his close range attack against my Plains Runner. Yeah. It's going to be 4 attack, strength 3, so you need 4s here.
Just the one.
Okay, just the 1 hit, which is... It's probably not as good with this close range. 1.
1 damage.
1 damage, and no crits yet, so you can't knock him off, but you got another chance now. 4's needed. You get a crit. Ooh. Roll another dice, see if you knock him off as well.
5 damage total.
So 6, he's on 2 health left. See if you roll a 1. No. Yeah. So he clings on, and he's on 2 health left. And now here we go, it's going to be my activation again. The Plains Runner here can pretty much do the same thing and double move by climbing up the side here. And he's going to get in on the other side of the Shaman there. So there's going to be a couple of guys in combat with him on the bridge. That's pretty cool imagery. So then it's going to be on to Bone Splitters again, and I think for you now, Al, it's just everything coming in from that side here with Bugger.
6 to Warg.
Trip 6 in with a Warg, nice. So plus 6-inch movement from Warg this round. To everyone within 6 of him, and including himself. Nice, always good with a Warg. So the front 2 here have +1 movement abilities for Bone Splitters from the campaign, so they're on 11-inch base move per movement right now because of the 6-inch Warg. So that's ridiculous.
He can actually get in.
And it is Ugga first, so he can get into combat with 1 move. Second action, attack action, I guess, for Ugga. Crits are +3 damage for him, each crit you get because of his command trait. And then I don't think there's anything else for him on the offensive, so go for it, see what you get. Oh, pretty poor though. So yeah, Ugga would have needed 5s there because he had, because of the twist that we've got going on, he needed 5s. But and no crits, which would have been nice really, but yep, so no damage after that. He's used all of his energies to run forward, I think, with the Warg. And then it's my activation next. The Plains Runner down under there, he can get down under the bridge. He's going to double move all the way around here into the totem, and that'll be his turn done. The Tooth moving all the way forward with 11 move, just like Ugga. No dice left for charging, so it's up to you what you want to do there. He's only got 1-inch range for attacks, so I guess just move in. And in he goes. I mean, things are looking pretty good for Bone Splitters right now, as you'd expect with all their buffs, but it's going to be Krom last of all to go here. So here we go, Krom is going to activate now, and he's going to use double for rush, so he gets 6-inch move instead of 5. So then double move for 12 will get him into Squig Popper there. And it's actually Snakebane, to be fair, so he gets into the middle. He wants to rack up some kills before he faces off with Ugga. So he's only got 10 inches, the totem, because he doesn't have the +1 ability for moving, so he's going to get some extra movement in there, but then he can pretty much get round to wherever he wants there, I guess, if he wants to come round the back of the harpoon, maybe. Jumping over the terrain there into the... oh yeah, you could stay at range, actually, that's a good point. Stay at your 3-inch range so that you can do your... prod me with your totem. There we go. That is the end of battle round 2. Obviously the battle rounds will just keep going until someone's completely dead. Bone Splitters are looking the strongest right now, but I mean they've got some wounded out there. Krom's now in the fight as well as Ugga, so things are going to get really going to start accelerating this round. For initiative roll off, battle round 3. Right then, initiative dice. We've both still got 1 wild dice to use. So, double 1 for me. My last 2 rolls have not been brilliant, but that could well guarantee me initiative. We'll see what Al gets. And you get a triple 2, because quad could be made here, first quad of the game. And then you've got 3 singles, so I will have to choose my wild dice first, followed by Al. I'm actually going to bank my wild dice for the next round, because I think the next round's going to be pretty big. So I'll leave it down to Al to see what he wants to do here. Okay, and then Wild Dice for Al is going to be double 6, so I've banked one, so I'll leave one there to make sure that I got that for next round. Otherwise, it's going to be initiative for the Untamed Beasts and Krom's Warband. So Krom's going to activate first and attack Snakebane in front of him. He's only got 4 health left. I'm going to be Strength 3 here, and you're only Toughness 3 at the moment, which means 4s. And I've got 5 attacks. This is all because of the twists in play. That is going to be 4 hits, which I'm guessing that's more than enough to take him down. I'm guessing it's at least a damage per. So Snakebane is absolutely torn apart by Krom. Then I'm going to use my double 1 as all-out attack, which I can only use with my leader, which is Krom himself. A fighter can use this ability only if an enemy fighter has been taken down by an attack action made by them this activation. Fighter makes a bonus move and attack action.
Oof.
Yeah, and only leader can use that. So typical of Krom, he's going to make a bonus move and attack into the totem here, coming back in towards Ugga's direction after he's got the head of Snakebane in his hand, and he's like, Ugga, I'm coming for you! But he's going to go for the totem first. So I get my bonus attack now, and then he's got another action left. So this is going to be 5 attacks again, 4s needed. Oh, a hit and a crit. We'll find out how much that is. 7 damage already on the totem. He can't ignore any damage. So then just 5 more attacks. I need, I think, 8 more damage here. And I get 3 hits, which is going to be, I believe, 6 more damage, I want to say. And yes, it is 6 more. So that's 13 damage overall from Krom into the totem, meaning that the totem only has 3 health left. That was pretty beastly from Krom, and good use, I think, there of the double. And it's going to be on to Bone Splitters, and they're just their choice here. Okay, so we've got a Fang here of Gork. He's going to attack into the Fang, which is confusing, the harpoon.
My thinking is, if I got really lucky and got him out of the way, it'd clear the path for Krom to charge.
I have to wait and see. You mean Ugga to charge, yeah?
Ugga, sorry.
Ugga to charge
Krom.
So 2 thieves, 4 then 4 I believe now, so that's going to be 4 attacks, strength 4, toughness 4, so 4's needed. And a crit, that's interesting, that's like 6 damage. So 6, and then you got 4 more attacks again, 4's needed. And you get 2 hits, which is another 6.
Another 6, 12.
So 12 damage to the harpoon. Yeah, I think the harpoon's going to go next before somebody takes him down. He's going to go into Ugga with 2 attack actions. So 4 attacks, strength 3 into Ugga because of the twists. So it's going to be, he's toughness 4, I think, Ugga, so 5s. Crit. Yeah, 4 damage from the crit into Ugga, which he ignores on 6s. So 4 dice on 6s to ignore the damage with my precious from Ugga. No 6s. So he's takes the 4, and then I get same again here actually. So it's going to be 4 attacks, 5s needed. I get 2 more hits for 2 damage, so you can ignore those on 6s as well. So 2 6-ups to ignore that damage. And still no. Okay. So 2 more damage, 6 overall into Ugga, not bad. So Gorkamorka is going to try and finish off the Prey Taker here. He's only got like a few health left, so 4 health I believe. So 4 and 4. So strength 4, 4 attacks. You're needing 4s here. 2 hits.
That's 6 damage.
I believe that's enough to take him down. I'll check. So 6 damage. He was on 6 health left. So the Prey Taker does just about go down. 5-inch movement for him because of the +1. Into Krom. Help out later on, but that's him done. We'll do a Plains Runner up the top here. I think that's the injured one, so he'll go first. 2 lots of attacks into the Shaman. So 4 attacks, strength 2. So the strength doesn't really matter. He's just got +1 attack, which is nice. So this is going to be 5s. Oh, 2 crits, which probably still isn't that great for them. I think it's 3 damage, so that's 6 overall. Not bad. 2 crits means I need to roll to see if you fall as well, because technically it should be right after the attack action on a 1. Oh, he falls! I don't know how helpful that really is. But then I can place you here, so I'm going to place him just down below. To be honest, there's not much else I can really do with that. But then I'm going to use the Plains Runner's second action to jump down, and we'll jump down into combat with the Shaman so that we keep him there. And then I need to see if I suffer damage on a... Well, we'll see. On a 1 I'll suffer impact damage. No, he's okay. So nothing suffered there. So yeah, sorry, I forgot that you don't roll on a 1 to see when you jump down. So it's been a while for Warcry. But when you jump down from 3 inches more high, you just roll to see if you suffer impact, which he rolled a 2, so he's fine, so that works well. So Shaman's going to go, yeah, and he's just going to attack back into the Prey Taker. He's going to have to use his close range attack. So 4 attacks, strength 3, you need 4s here. And whoa, okay, 3 hits and a crit. That will be enough to take him down because he was only on 2 health left anyway. After clambering up when you smacked him last turn. So then you got an action left with the Shaman. So you're going to go Shaman into 10 yet. So 5s on 2 dice.
Got 1.
So yeah, strength 3, so 5s were needed to get 1 hit, which is how much damage?
3 damage.
So 3 to 10 yet, the Sorceress takes 3 damage. Okay, we're going to activate this Plains Runner and attack the Totem. So he's going to do, also spend a double 1 to use Inscriptions. I thought somebody should do it this game, so on a 6 I get another wild dice next turn. No! So I didn't really want to do much else with that double, to be honest, so that's what I've done. 4 attacks with the Plains Runner, strength 2, so it's going to be... that is going to be 5s. A crit, which is 3 damage on the Totem, but you can ignore all those on a 6, because that Totem has a Precious as well. So 3 dice, 6s will ignore. You get a 6 this time, so that's only 2 damage, goes through. Then I've got another 4 attacks on 5s, none go through. So just 2 damage on the Totem there this round. Okay, so Totem back into the Plains Runner here, so see what you want to do there.
Becomes 4/3.
Okay, so you're needing these toughness 3, so 4s are needed, so 2 hits and a crit, that's not bad.
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
8
damage.
damage.
That's enough, isn't
That's
it?
enough, yeah. Plains Runners aren't very big, wounds wise, so 8 is perfect amount. And then you've got an action left here. Shuffle yourself forward and help out deal with Krom. Wow, Krom's getting pretty surrounded here, as I envisaged this being. So it's going to be onto the Untamed Beasts again, and it's going to be the Plains Runner here. He's going to jump down and attack the Shaman, but he's got to roll to see if he suffers damage. He doesn't, he's okay as well. They're sure-footed, these Plains Runners, they're designed to be jumping around everywhere. And we've got 4 attacks into the Shaman on 5s, and 2 hits, 2 damage more to the Shaman. Shaman has 35 health, so he's staying there for quite a while, I think. Pretty tough. But then it's on to the Bone Splitters again here, and you've got a few options left, I think. So double move for Squig Popper. He's just getting himself down into Krom as well. It's literally surrounding him. He's one of the main threats now, really. Aside from 10 yet, she's still pretty high health over that side. But the Untamed Beasts and Krom's Warband are dwindling now. The Herdstone glows with anger. The fire's in the forge at the bottom. So it's going to be on to, I think we'll do 10 yet. That's all that's left for me. So she's going to do her long range strike into the Shaman. So yeah, 2 attacks, strength 3 with her lightning blast. So that's going to be 5s. I get a crit, that's nasty. 6 damage from the crit, then 5s again, and just a hit, which is I think 3 damage. I want to say. Yes, so that's 9 overall on the Shaman. Now he's dwindling a bit more. 26 damage. He's got 35 health. So that's 9 health left for the Shaman after those lightning blast from 10 yet, so he might well be down before the end of this battle. We'll have to wait and see. We've got Ugga left and the Totem of Gork left over on this side for the Bone Splitters. Totem going into Krom, yeah?
Yeah.
So see what you get.
So it's 4/3.
So strength 3, you need 5s here. You get 2 5s, 2 hits, which is 4 damage. Yes, 4 damage.
I'll use a Destiny to
reroll 1. Yep. Okay, so just 2 hits, that's 4 damage, and then same again, I guess?
Yeah.
Go for it. And that's a crit this time, which is 4
damage.
So that's 8 damage on Krom, nasty. So that was 8 damage on Krom, and then it's just Ugga left, who's going to go into the Harpoon. So you're going to be on 5s though here. And a crit and a hit is enough to do 3 damage, which was all the Harpoon was left on. And he will go down, which then gives Ugga the space. I think we said charge, yeah?
Yeah, that was my plan.
So double 6, which means you've got your normal movement into the closest target, which is going to be Krom. So a charge from Ugga. Krom! There we go. Couldn't be any more thematic than that. And then it means you've got a free attack action into Krom as well now. Here we go, so same again, but you're going to need 5s. And okay, so he charges into him, but then Krom grabs him by the hand, and he doesn't get a slice on him, pushes him back slightly, and that's going to be this battle round
Well, that
done. Right, so that's end of battle round 3. Bone Split is getting close to achieving their final goal and annihilating Krom's warband. Krom, pretty thematic, he's taken on all of the Bone Splitters by himself in the middle here, right next to his headstone and the totem. And then we've got 10 Yet and 1 Plains Run on this side, so it couldn't be any better than this, to be honest. But then we're going to go on to battle round 4, which is where this will probably come to a climax, I should think, or very close. So initiative dice for Untamed Beasts. Oh, we have not had great ability dice rolls, but I did bank a wild dice actually for this round, so I'm going to be getting... That's not bad actually, it's a double 4, double 3, and 2 singles, and I've got 2 wild dice to use. Alan's only got the 1. So go for L. Bone Splitters are getting... Oh, wow, you've got 6 singles? That is incredible. So that means you're going to definitely have initiative this round, but no ability dice unless you spend a wild dice, obviously, now, which I would have thought you would.
Yes, I think I
But
shall.
you are going to be using your ability dice, sorry, wild dice to make a double 6, and I will now use my 2 that I saved to make some more stuff here. Yeah, I'm going to bank the one wild dice with 10 Yet, and then I'll make, let's go for, you know what, I'm actually going to bank both wild dice. I have no use for triples at all this round. Yeah, so I can't even scrounge for initiative here really, so we're just going to go with no wild dice. We'll bank them for 10 Yet if she lives probably, and then it's Bone Splitter's initiative. Let's see if Krom can survive this here. Okay, so initiative's turned out pretty well for Bone Splitters, because Ugga is now going to hopefully completely take out Krom. He's only got 13 health left. This is going to be the final showdown pretty much of the campaign. These two have been throwing it out the whole way, and now it's going to be Ugga, who will need 5s though. Are you going to use a double to do something with him? Maybe Onslaught, I guess, or something else?
Yeah, I think I'll Onslaught.
Okay, so using your double 6 to Onslaught, which means that you gain 2 attacks because of the twists. So 6 attacks, strength 3 with Ugga, you need 5s here. Which is still going to be quite tough actually. And you get a hit and a crit. That's 9 damage, you need 4 now with this next load of attacks. Same again. 4 damage needed. Yes! 3 crits, completely takes off his head and then crushes it in his claws. Krom defeated. Oh, yeah. So down goes Krom. We've been waiting for that moment this whole campaign. There we go. So yeah, and that's that for Ugga. That's his 2 actions. It's going to be whatever's left because it is annihilation this battle, so everything needs to die. I'm going to go with the Plains Runner here. Plains Runner is then going to go 4 attacks into the Shaman. In fact, I might as well use Onslaught, so we'll go to 5 attacks into the Shaman, and it's going to be on 5s. Oh, 2 crits, that's 6 damage already. He's on 3 health left, I think. So another crit here and he'll go down. Yes! Wow, a Plains Runner took out the Shaman, he took the glory. Wow, okay, he's like, I'm going to take off his head and show it to Krom, he'll be proper happy. But less does he know that Krom is dead, so... But then in 2 actions, the little Plains Runner managed to do it, so I'm happy with that. That leaves 10 Yet with 2 actions later on. Totem is moving around a bit there, and then double move will get you...
No, he's going to use his ranged attack.
Oh yeah, got you get your ranged attack. So Totem can then make a ranged attack into my Plains Runner on the other side there. So 4 attacks, strength 3 I think it is now. So that's going to be 4s needed. And whoa, 3 crits from the Totem, and I'm guessing that's going to take him right out.
Yeah, that's 12.
12, more than enough to get rid of a little Plains Runner. But he had his moment, he killed the Shaman. So then it's going to be, he's probably like lunacy on the way out, like just crying in your face with laughter, holding the head of the Shaman. But then it's going to be 10 Yet. She will just fire lightning bolts into your Totem who just move forward. You can ignore damage on 6s, I believe, because it's Mork. But it's going to be 2 attacks on 5s probably here. No, then it's going to be second lot, and no, wow, Lightning Strike's doing nothing this round, so 10 Yet not pulling anything off there. And then pretty much for the Bone Splitters, I think we'll just do some moves here, so we'll just keep moving them all around and we'll come back to you guys. Right then, so because 10 Yet didn't really get to do much, we just wanted to see what she did, to be honest, at the end of this game, thematically I guess. But more or less, she's going to get swarmed now by everything. She's going to get chopped to bits, and Ugga will claim her head as well. Ugga wouldn't have really gotten forward much into the action this round because he's pretty much standing over Krom, trying to attach, as Alan said earlier, attaches Krom's head to his claw and to the totem, because they have retained now the totem of Gorkamorka, and they're all happy days, and they'll also probably claim the Herdstone now as territory. So now they are also the kings and the owners of Beastheart, the mountains. So pretty awesome. Couldn't have asked for a better finale. Actually, I think that was pretty awesome. I expected the Bone Splitters to do better because I mean the amount of upgrades and stuff they had at this point. I mean, that's the idea of a campaign, but it's pretty awesome. The warging is exceptional when they get it going. I think I can say Alan can fairly say he's an expert in Bone Splitters now after the whole campaign. So as the games have gone on, even though I try to be fair with difficulty level, I've definitely upped the difficulty level as the campaign's gone on, and he's still dealt with it pretty damn well. Just because these guys, when they get the upgrades as well, are just exceptional. They get in so fast with the wargs, and it was really nice to see. So, yep, Krom has been defeated. Thank you so much to all of our skirmish members who have helped support this campaign. The terrain like this that we've had across the campaign, things have been for you, because of you. We had Triumph and Treachery as part of it. Looking back, we had so many different warbands involved against the Bone Splitters, going across the map, Rakarth. So it's been great to see. What do you think, Al?
It's been fantastic fun, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to play a different warband now.
It will be, yeah, but I mean, at least I know my Bone Splitters now.
You definitely do. And really awesome October campaign, probably one of the better ones out there for Warcry, I'm sure, on YouTube. The prologue to the whole campaign, just a separate little tidbit, and the actual twist at the end of the story that the Bone Splitter clan have. They're essentially, the way Bone Splitters work, if you don't know, is that they just warg beyond any other war, the way any other orcs do. And when orcs begin to warg out of control and they lose their minds, they end up joining these clans of Bone Splitters. And as a group, they endlessly warg, essentially. And so now that they've grabbed their totem back, they've claimed Beastheart, killed this rather renowned Chaos Warband, they can't stop warging, and they will just carry on going. Also, just as a one thing, if you complete this campaign and carry on into other campaigns with this clan and you claim the totem for the Bone Splitter campaign, you get +1 toughness across the whole warband. So for this prologue, they will have that as well for the prologue game. I'm not going to say anything else about it because it is a surprise, and I can promise it's going to be awesome. I've tied in every single game across the campaign for this final prologue game, so I hope you all enjoy that. Thanks, Al. I'll give an awkward left-handed handshake, big one for the end of the campaign.
Thank you for all your work.
And for yours.
Putting it all together.
Because me and Al have put a lot of effort into this. Everything's had to be painted up for every single game, really, including especially miniatures. Me and Al have put in a lot of hard work to get everything painted up for it. So I'm glad there's been a lot of Patreon support towards the campaign for sure. But please do share around the campaign if you've enjoyed it so that other people can enjoy it and so that the channel gets viewed more. But otherwise, thanks for watching Skirmishers. Hope you've enjoyed this campaign, and happy skirmishing.
Hi there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit the notification bell. Also throw us a like on the video and leave us a comment down below. Finally, if you would care to support the long-term progress and stability of the channel, please sign up to become a Patreon member in the link below the video for as little as $3 per month, just like the amazing people to the left of me. You will gain access to many different benefits, but you will also be making sure that we can still put out videos for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and you can check out more of the videos here, right on our channel. Everything Skirmish. But until next time, happy skirmishing, guys.